We are back and better. Um, I just had to go take a call really quick. So now that the call's done, it literally took like 5 seconds. But I've been playing around with the app, and you can't see it. You can kind of see it, but you can't really see it. It has like an entire application system. It has the products ready. All it really needs at this point is some sort of like um, monetary investment to market, to fully build it out, market it, and put it on the market. Huge investment. Because even though this is like fully built out, this is not a, this doesn't have a back end. So there's no actual data storage. So that's why we need like a professional engineer to actually code the back end. And I know plenty of engineers. So once I get funding for this, then we're good. We can build it. So right now we're just doing like micro loans, like up to $2,000. Um, and so yeah. Okay. Okay. So we have finished the MVP. That took half an hour. Um, now we have to see if we can start pitching. So if we're gonna start pitching the idea, we definitely need a pitch deck. Um, so let's make the pitch deck. Let's make the pitch deck. I hate making pitch deck. You don't know how many pitch decks I've made. You real? I am really real. I am really real. I'm not AI. I'm a real girl. I'm a real girl. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Helps grow the channel so we can do more productivity things together. So right now we're about to go and find some VCs that I can pitch to. No, first we're making the pitch deck so that we can pitch VCs. So we are going to go to Canva. We're gonna find pitch deck. All of the pitch decks are cost money to you. It doesn't have to be like crazy fancy. It could be this one. This one's nice. Even though our colors are blue. I think I use this one instead because it already has the blue. Because it already has the blue. Hi guys. So we're working on the pitch deck. We'll come a little closer so you can see me actually working on this pitch deck. Let me explain that. There we go. Can you see it? Okay. Pitch decks take a lot of freaking energy. That's why I got this Red Bull. Okay. I don't know what to call it. I like the abstract names. Do you guys have any names that I could These are ChatGPT. This is not ChatGPT. This is actually Gemini. So get it right. Thank you. I think we're gonna do Coda. How does Coda sound? Coda? How does Coda sound? Does that sound like a good one? We built a MVP for a startup that I'm launching. So right now after we built the MVP. If you didn't see my other live, sorry, I had to go. I had a call. But this is the MVP, right? Basically, it's like, if I can explain it in one line, it's for anyone who cannot get approved for what they need, a platform where they can get approved for what they need. It's KODA, Coda. So basically, our modern credit system goes based on how much debt you already have. This one is more so like going based on your income. It's the market really is for like students, people who really can't afford laptops, general technology, new phones, laptops, iPads, and then I want to niche out to more people who just need like micro loans for tuition and micro loans for just stuff like that, you know. So this is the MVP. This is basically just saying like this is kind of how it will look. And it just shows the functions of how like you shop, you apply, it looks to your bank account, it examines your bank account. So this is my bank account. This is my actual bank account. You can't see it, but like it actually linked to my actual bank account somehow. Because I make about like last month or when I was working, I would make a little bit over $5,000 a month. And then my monthly expenses should be lower than $2,500, but that actually does sound about right. Which leaves me with a little bit less than $2,700 to spend. So I can get approved for most things, right? Not everything, but most things on this website. I don't even know how it really got my bank information because I didn't put anything other than my phone number. But it's connected through Stripe. So because Stripe has my bank, you make $50 an hour, so you make $120,000 a year. Does that sound about right? Let's look. Oh, you only make 104. Because I was making $27 an hour, and I made about 60 to 70 a year. So I was like, oh, if you make 50, you'd probably make almost double than I made. But you made only about 40,000 more than I made. And then after taxes, yeah, I don't know why you don't make more. Maybe it is taxes because no, this would be before taxes. 100. Do you make 104,000? Yeah. Because I used to make like close to $300 a day, like $263 a day. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know how it really got to my real bank account, but it's on there. So now we're just doing the pitch deck. Why does it cost to just get a fucking line? All I need is a line. Thank you. Just a line. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna underline this. Oh, that looks better. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna design it. I can't figure out how I'm gonna design it. Okay, we'll go back. I get so anal about the details. I am anal about details. So let's just go back to this page right here, please. Amanda Davis, CEO. I'm not the CEO, I'm the founder. So this is called Coda. Yeah, I wasn't done with this page actually. Okay, how does that look? How does that look? Details should focus back on the topic of discussion, and this is a PowerPoint research rule of thirds. No, this is a pitch deck. This is a pitch deck. You must do everything in life. Do everything in life as if. Do everything in life as if the president was going to be looking at this. That's what I was told when I was like 8 years old. And they were like, do everything in life as if the president was going to look at it. And it just stuck with me. So I really, that's why I'm so anal about everything. Because I'm like, if the president today were to look at this pitch deck, what would he say? Especially the president that we have now, because he's probably looked at a lot of pitch decks, probably made his own pitch decks. I wonder what he would say. He would probably be like, oh, this is nice, or like, oh, you know? Because if you do it like just standard, like this, I'm just going to do it like this and not even focus on, you know, making it better than just for yourself, but imagine like, wait, other people are actually going to be looking at this. You have to envision like who, like the top person, you know, if the top person in this country were to look at this pitch deck, what would they say? So I always be like, it's not really regarding like who is the president, it's just more of like the title of like, if the president were to look at this, what would he say? So that's why I'm just so anal. That's how you usually find the details. And I like this because it's deep work. Okay, so that looks good. So this is the introduction. So you see why pitch decks are amazing. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Yeah, it really helps to not rush things. Oh, walk you through as if you were the president. I haven't even built it yet. I gotta build it first. Okay. I gotta build it first, and then I could walk you through it as if you were the president. And I could pitch you guys. That'll be my practice pitch. Okay, so the introduction. Ooh. We're gonna ask Gemini to help. But I already kind of know what I want to say. I'm just gonna check it with Gemini to make sure that it. I'm gonna check it with Gemini to make sure that it's a good story. But essentially, in the introduction, you kind of want to tell a story. Okay, I like that. This is a story about how Coda will Okay. Whew. Okay, this is a really good story because it's really my story. Okay, so we'll call her Maya. Maya is a gifted college student who works business entrepreneurship. She has been freelancing to make an extra income, but the laptop has given out on her, virtually died. With the expenses of laptops today, she would need to take out a micro loan to substitute I'm trying to figure out if I want to do 2 stories or just 1. Should I do 2 stories? Is it? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I put 2 stories so they can kind of like, I put 2 stories so they could kind of like, the investors can kind of like start to relate, you know? Okay, so now we're working on the problem statement. I'm gonna go get some ibuprofen because I got a headache. I got a headache. Okay, this last ibuprofen, I'm not gonna take it because it's really big, and I'm like, I don't like swallowing big pills. Like, I'm fine swallowing big pills, but like, I don't really like it. What's a good word for not create, but realize? Okay, so we got the problem statement. So it's really not. The thing is with the problem statement, is it, you know, I feel like if I want to be direct about like our competitors, like that kind of goes on another page, but from let me add another. So I've made a lot of pitch decks, so I kind of know what I'm doing, but it always helps to have like, you know, AI to help you write it out and like flesh out ideas and give you like the perfect idea, because you know these investors they be like, I see so many businesses every day, I see no so many people. You gotta be good. Okay, so the North Star statement would be, it's not just capital lending, but delivering the keys and providing the assets that equalizes and turns labor into generational wealth. So I'm gonna say that one more time. It's not just capital lending, but it's delivering the keys and providing the assets that equalizes and turns labor into generational wealth. Our transformation is that Coda turns the tools of the trade into your foundation for wealth building. Ensuring, why do I, Coda, do I want to call it Coda? Coda's cute, but I feel like Coda, they said that to use the name Equip. I like Coda, but I feel like Coda sounds like a name for like a Cody. So we're gonna try some more names. They said Coda is a good name. I like Coda. I'm gonna keep it with Coda. I'm gonna keep it with Coda for now. Okay. So we did the introduction and we did our North Star statement. Coda turns the tools of the trade into your foundation for wealth building, ensuring no one is too poor to afford the essentials that realize their potential. Coda builds the foundation so that the next generation has all the tools they need to break barriers, bridging the gap between the drive of a person and the assets they need to succeed. We are destroying the rent-to-own survival system and innovating the work ethic into equity. Okay. So some people are like, why did she use AI? Why can't she just build the pitch deck? First of all, building a pitch deck, I've done pitch decks without AI, and it's taken me at least 2 days to build a good pitch deck. And you want to know why? Because it's the way that I think, right? So I don't. When it says the next slide says our innovative solutions, I don't just list out the solutions and be like, there you go. In my head, I'm like, describe the innovative solutions in a memorable way that matches the stories that we told in our last slide, right? You have to have that depth. You have to have that deep, you have to have those deep neural connections so that people can really understand and really feel connected to your business. So I wouldn't even call it innovation solution. I would call it our innovation pillars. Pillar 1. Pillar 2. Pillar 3. Okay. Okay, this is a lot. As you may see, I definitely want to go into business law. Alright, looking at credit scores is a thing of the past. Literally, focus on past does nothing for your future. Art innovation uses a compass. Art uses a compass. What are you? Photo uses the compass. Our AI doesn't measure risk from mistakes made 3 years in the past, but instead focuses on cash flow, your occupation, or your merit. We strategize approvals based on behavior, not access. Ooh. Oh. I got a black head. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. It's already been 45 minutes. But we just work on the pitch deck. Just the pitch deck has been 45 minutes. So. Okay. It's not privilege, it's not opportunity, it is potential. So like imagine, oh my phone's about to die. Imagine if you buy a laptop for $2,000, right? And then something happens, you made $600 payments. It's been 3 months. You've paid $600, and then 2 months go by and you don't make any payments, right? We will essentially Coda, instead of reporting it to credit bureaus, instead of like doing anything to negatively impact you, the idea is to just buy back the equipment, because essentially we're only selling assets. So if I buy back your equipment, you get your money back. You get some money back. So say I'll buy back the laptop. You pay $600. I'll buy back the laptop for $400. Right? I keep $200 for fees. You get your $400 back, and I get the laptop back, and I can resell it now for a little bit cheaper because it's refurbished. I can sell it back. I can sell it again for a little bit cheaper to someone who needs it. Basically needs it, and you get money back. So right now, if I buy a laptop on credit, if I miss a payment, I get to keep the laptop, but it's going to be on my credit for 7 years. And the more and more and more loans you have on your credit, the more and more and more you can't get approved for things. So putting things like laptops, cars, clothes, all these things on credit is really, really bad. But in this system, it sees these things as assets. So like, say you're a delivery driver, or you need money, so you need to do delivery or something like that. You need something simple. Say you're a delivery driver.